Welcome back, everybody. How you guys doing today? I'm Miss Shine Like 7, and I got your messages for today. This is a 21 plus reading, raw, uncut, unfiltered, unbiased reader. I don't know what the messages will be before the messages come out. So please take only what resonates with you and leave the rest. Suggestions, questions, comments can be left in the comment section below. This is a general plus a collective reading. It won't resonate with every single one of you. If it does not resonate, please check out some of the other videos in the playlist along with Before You Go. Make sure you subscribe, like, share, hit the bell notification along with the thumbs up. Now, hey, ho, 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 it's Christmas Eve. I hope you're ready for these karmic messages. Because these masculines, these feminists that could possibly be on that naughty list might not be feeling the best on this Christmas night. Eve night, that is. I saw that. I saw that. Clarify. Clarify. Up all night. Crying. Regrets. And doing drugs. Clarify. One more. Well, bottom of the deck. It's a pip deck, so some of the cards may repeat. That's some structures. The Four of Wands. Now, usually in the Rider-Waite Smith, that's where you have that union come together, the couple coming down there. All we got here is some sticks here now. Oh, we got some sticks here now of a structure. And also, we got the sorrowful and the wise here. On Christmas Eve, why we got the sorrowful and the wise on Christmas Eve? Because somebody secure, somebody Queen of Pentacles is out here shining. They out here shining, and they can't stand it, I'm telling you. Because they get in bondage over it. I in bondage this Christmas Eve over some things. Family members, friends, colleagues, co-workers, people that didn't have your highest good this whole entire 2024. See, this is Christ's birthday. You know what I mean? It's a celebration. Get your crackers, get your wine, get your cheese. You know what I mean? Get your charcuterie boards. But I don't see a gift. I mean, if you want to give a gift, the gift that keeps on giving, a prayer, Psalms 91, anyone you want from Psalms 91 is always going to be a blessing, is always going to be a gift. Give them the gift of the blessings of Psalms. Okay? Yeah, that's what I give. Each and every one of y'all, blessing from the book of Psalms. And I give you this great big hug that I got. Now come in close, y'all, so I can hug y'all. And I send my love and light to each and one of you on this Christmas Eve. On this Christmas Eve, right? Well, I got some fond memories of a karmic lover on Christmas. I used to make him be my Santa Claus. And I used to be his Mrs. Claus. But those Claus days are all over. And you probably saying goodbye to yours too. You know? And we were already going back to the North Pole. But we already looking for that new soulmate in the North Pole. It's a little cold there, so the mid and North Pole are a little scarce. But if you want them low down, dirty freaks, you head on down to the South Node, and I guess you can find your fill of all the freak ho-ho-hos you want down in the South Node. Now take your trip, whichever one is your true destiny But I'm going to stick to the north right now. Even though it's lonely and cold in the North Mole, I just know that I'll find something a little bit better and a little bit more uh, divinely guided for me if I stay on that side of the north. Okay? So something about structures in this energy. I got some Native Americans out here. What y'all out here doing, these Native Americans? Let's see what this is. Yeah, they got the gift of idea. They thought about you, though. Why are these swords out here every time I use this deck? Impulsiveness, this Christmas Eve. And then they got the materialistic this Christmas Eve. Looking for a gift. Looking for you to give them something. The Queen of Swords out here saying, bitch. Bitch, bye. You got my money for my ride you messed up. You got my money to replace the things you damaged. You got 2 new phones for me and your 2 front teeth to replace it. Which one? I sound like I'm a little hoarse, y'all. I remember I told y'all the other day I was having those ear downloads where my ears felt like I had a lot of pressure in them. Now, I don't have that today, and I don't have that bobblehead feeling. But what I do here, I feel like I am like nasally or something. Like my ears, like, I don't know. But I also did not put any of that drop stuff in my ears today. So, that's another thing. I think I need to make an appointment to the urgent care to let them check my ears real quick and see what is going on with them. I might got a little ear infection or something going. But I also feel like they also downloads with my ears. And I kind of didn't want to mess with my ears, especially at this time of, like, now when I'm trying to get all these essentials. And I don't want no chemical messing with my I don't want them chemicals messing with my be how tapped in I am. Because sometimes when you take different chemicals, they can throw your aura off a little bit. And I've been trying to avoid that. So I've been trying to use natural remedies and stuff like that. I did try to wax, but I need somebody else to help me do it. So, and somebody said I could do it myself, but I would rather lay down and let somebody else, do it while I lay down and do it. And me trying to lay down and trying to do that and trying to burn, like, that's a lot. So right now we'll just use the homeopathic eardrops and then hope for the best, right? So we got some structures here. We got the gift of idea. They got the idea that they need to speak up. They got a gift of ideas. Like, I need to talk to this person and tell them my feelings. But stubbornness is a real. Sometimes that holds us back in life from big breaks. You know what I mean? Jobs that we could have, we never knew that we could have, been qualified for because we refused to go for it, take a leap of faith in some things. So Ace of Swords, I'm gonna look for Ace of Swords here in this energy. And we did get the 4 of Wands. I'm gonna check that out because I got to the Wands before I got to the Swords. So I'll check that so we don't have to backtrack, right? So this 4 of Swords talks about prosperity. You know what I mean? They talk about on this Christmas Eve, they worried about, prosperity and harmony and romance, and can also indicate that they a wedding or celebration. You know what I mean? Because this is the 4 of Wands. After all, this is about a union, right? And it also came about with the Queen of Swords. So we got about a lot of swords, and we got a little bit of pentacles here of holding on, head and heart in the future. In an outcome position. Let's talk about no cups. Good. Thank you. Thanks for that. No cups right now on the table. We got pentacles. So we got coins, grounding, communication. A lot of communication. A lot of these swords, Ace of Swords, a lot. Strong ideas of communication, though. Strong ideas like, damn, I need to. Yeah. Because when you think about swords in this energy, right? In the past, present, or future, whatever pensing come in, right? It definitely talks about thoughts and aggression and strife and conflict and boldness and courage. It's also working out of the north. And it's also the suit of the warrior when it comes under the swords, right? And also when it comes under this Ace of Swords, it comes about triumphing through power, with power, of power. Like this is also like strength card, like a real strong power, right? But then this impulsiveness, this power to come in with communication, right? But with impulsiveness, like it could fall through, like and this Queen of Swords could cut you down if you come in here, you know, you know what I mean, with the wrong approach. Is what this says here. Impulsiveness talks about a plan that may fail if you come in here too impulsive, right? And it also talks about a plan that may fail, an unwise attempt to make away with what is not yours, an unstable effort. So somebody about this is about an unstable effort. This person might be unstable where they are in a current situation or circumstance. Things might be, people might be looking at them for material gain or something here. Yeah, I don't know. I'm going to the Four of Pentacles under materialistic. Materialistic. Okay. This is also may indicate miserably character. A miserly, a miserly character. A miserly character. Or holding on too tightly to what one has. Can also mean a gift of inheritance. My big money paid back. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get it. Go. Somebody coming with some windfall in this piece on this material. That's going to come with some material of my financial coins. Now, that could be, you know what I mean, anywhere from 4,000 and up. You know what I mean? The 400,000. Now, did y'all see where that girl that was looking for attention on this karmic energy, where she wanted attention and he was a gamer, some type of, I don't know, video game gamer, and she deleted his $400,000 job that was paying for their relationship, and she deleted his, like, I guess she would, like, whatever you would call, like something from that he needed from it. And I mean, he went ballistic. I don't know if he broke up with her, but I think he kind of did, because he ruined his career when she did that, all because she was seeking attention. And that's also what I'm talking about in these energies. These karmics be trying to seek attention and uncrazy ways, but not knowing the consequences in which they trying to seek attention from a person, a place, or a thing, in this energy. So talk about this Ace of Swords. Who is this? Somebody that's looking for a sugar daddy, or is somebody sugar mama or sugar daddy. Somebody's taking care of somebody. Talk about this impulsiveness. This is a forever. This is a cover story. Somebody's covering up a love affair or some kind of love life or some kind of private affair. But it's a lot going on in this private affair. They're very materialistic. This is Castle. It's got a lot of things going on in it. This is like a attack of a 3-story house. Somebody could live in a 3-story house, but it's a lot going on in here. There's a lot of wars and battles and things going on here, and things you don't know about the woman that this person chose to be with either. Like it's a serious situation this person is in relationship with a person here, and this person is getting more and more by the day, fatigued by this person, because the sorrowful and wise Queen of Swords comes in here with a new look. And this person is getting fed up watching this person from a distance and not being able to go toward this Queen of Swords energy. And this is what they'll melt for, this Queen of Swords. This is what this structure is all about with this relationship. This is all that's who they melt for, this person that they getting fatigued for. And they want to see her new look. She looking good. My cards fell on the floor. So that's a confirmation that these people is getting real destructive. Excuse me, y'all. I'm coming right back. Get the cards off the floor. They're getting real destructive and impatient, waiting for their divine feminine to show up or to get in a relationship, because it's a happiness hater. They're definitely getting real impatient about coming toward their divine feminine in this energy on this Christmas Eve. They're getting real impatient
about her. They're also an imposter on this Christmas Eve as well. They're an imposter. They're not being their authentic self to whoever they're in a relationship with, even if they're with nobody. They may not be on social media either. They may be hiding out with a third party, with a triangulated relationship there that was on the floor. They trying to dust some things off. They might feel like, or you might feel like they've been uninterested, or the person that they're with might feel like they're uninterested in and participating in anything. They might feel a little let down or a little disappointed, or they even might be lashing out, or they even might be under the influence of drugs or alcohol on this particular day because of how it feels to them in this energy. They have a lot of bad karma that they're reaping at this present time with this bad karma in this energy. Excuse me, y'all. Merry Christmas, baby. It sure did. I don't know if it's going to treat you nice now. They just said that Merry Christmas, okay? Now I don't know what else after that, man. Now let's talk about who's looking for a new sugar daddy or sugar mama. Something that's discrimination is against the law. Something about is against the law. Somebody got new cars coming July. Somebody that's shining. Your light irritates their demons. So they're discriminating against you because you're somebody might not they don't want to offer to you because you know what I mean? You irritate their demons. Like you already got enough. They don't want to take care of somebody that's already got enough. The new cars drivers love most. I'm gonna say BMW. Next week's or so. Somebody might get a new car next week or so. Okay, somebody might even get a new car. And some people gonna be mad at you next week when you come pulling up in a new car. Say, I'm just saying, Shauna, clarify, Shauna. Some boss daddy might buy somebody a new car next week, and somebody gonna be real mad when they get the evidence of you riding around in a new car with the getting evidence and proof of you getting a new car. Okay, something about that. Yeah, somebody gonna be real forced to come your way, in this energy too. While this person is fake smiling with whoever they currently is in a forever relationship with, or for life relationship, or marriage or situation, they fake smiling for that person. They really want to come towards you, and they gonna make it their target. Bad fit and beyond. They gonna come their way to you, just because they found out on the cover story that you got a new ride. Something about that. Yeah, somebody that's an imposter. Don't believe this person, and don't let this person wants to be you, and wants to act like you and dress like you and look like you and copies you. Okay, forever. This other lover, they still creeping with somebody else though. That third party is still here. Talk about the materialistic. Four of Pentacles under this attack of the three-story castle. Play on. Okay, this is warfare in case of a mott. That's hooked. They got hooked here. They stuck here. Hooked. They're hooked here. Clarified is hooked on the four materials. Why they hooked here? Because they clout hungry. They can't, you know what I mean, do anything for money, anything for cap, anything to be a nibbling rat. They'll say anything, do anything, do anything, and make shit up, and be dramatic about it as well. Yeah. They got a bad reputation of that too. Saying anything, doing anything, lying just to save face. Yeah. And they got somebody that they with that's got a bad reputation too. Clarify, you'll melt for under this four of wands. Who will melt for under this four of wands? Who will melt for? The triangulation, the lovers that they got in this triangulation. It's about two or three different lovers that they got, third party, multiple lovers and choices. That's who they'll melt for right now, because that's what's making their, you know what I mean, sun and rise and sunset in them. What's fatiguing more under the Queen of Swords? What's fatigue? Were they tired of that? Because that's a happiness hater. They don't want you to be with you. They didn't want him or her to be with you, and they walked away. Clarify this. Things you don't know. Things you don't know about me. Their ego is bruised. They hurt. They getting in. It's getting in the way of their relationship. That these groupies is in the way of their relationship. That these groupies are happiness haters. That these groupies is looking at your new look and they crying over you and sad and hurt and upset while these groupies is making fun of them. Clarify into you good chemistry, great values and great vibes and positive, but something about carless and the car no repo or car issues. They still got their car, so they thinking about coming towards you. But this is also the wolf in sheep's clothing, so be careful. Clarify social media. What's up with that? Bad karma and then offer. Somebody from the social media been offering to them, but they trying to dust this dusty off, but they still stuck in the triangle right now. Today I will not be critical. So mine right now on this Christmas Eve, they try not to be critical. So talk about this energy about somebody shining. They got photos about their boss daddy or boss or sugar mama or sugar daddy energy. Who is that energy? They say somebody that they getting played or manipulating or lying or controlling the narrative with. So so what's this fake smiling? Who is that? That's somebody that's part of the envious. That's envious of the divine feminine. Somebody that's very envious of the divine feminine. That they're in, that they want to that they so much envious that they ready to force, you know what I mean, whatever they can force, because they hate nothing about you, but this person makes the pressure on them so hard that they can't, you know what I mean, even enjoy a daydream about the divine feminine without this person that they in a third party relationship. Is so toxic they can't even get a moment to their own self to think straight without her forcing something else on them. Okay. And they almost getting, and this fantasy is almost running this course. I'm going to say that too, because with this imposter, they here for, they not really in love. Oh, excuse me. One second, y'all. I got to get something to drink. My throat then went closed again. These damn comics, boy. They swear they want to shut our throats up. I heard another reader say her throat starts to shut up when they start not wanting us to talk about stuff. Too, I heard that one time too. And the other day I was like, well, I was wondering if when I was saying them, oh, for all monitoring spirits, may your ears go deaf. And I was like, well, maybe you a monitoring spirit. You sure you ain't turning your damn ears off? So I was like, well, shit, you could be a monitoring spirit for your ethers. So that's why I said, well, wait a minute. Let me think about these monitoring spirits, because I could be a monitoring spirit for my own ethers. How am I supposed to hear the ethers if I turn off? Because I'm monitoring so I can hear clairvoyantly, clairaudiently, right? So I don't think that's a monitoring spirit to like take something back to another place and use it for negative, like them witches or warlocks would. That's what I think they talk about when they say monitoring spirits. And if you're an evil eye bitch, I send it back with 1,000 foes and death. Okay? If you send in any negative energy, death spells, whatever the fuck you send it, I send it the hell back on this Christmas Eve, because I got these dark energies out here. Okay? Talking about the force. The force is things on you. Hit the flow. I want me to tell you what they forcing stuff on. This sex shop, this other person, these other love affairs. That's what they don't want me to tell you. That's why when it starts to being real serious on this Christmas Eve, they don't want me to tell you that they somewhere at a sex shop. Don't you think they should be interested in like getting themselves together? No, they somewhere at the sex shop, fulfilling a fantasy, forcing some kind of obsession, addiction, whatever it is, under this impulsiveness on this Christmas Eve. Okay, that's what they're doing. Okay, what else are they doing at the sex shop? Putting on a fucking show at the sex shop, getting sex from a third party and the triangulation. That's what they're doing. You know what I mean? Putting on a show at the sex shop. You know what I mean? shit, forces their way in a relationship, uses force to get what they want. You know what I mean? That's what they doing at the sex shop. That's all they getting is sex. I told you that's all they got to offer. They can't offer you nothing else. Their heart is blocked. Everything else is all fucked up. They fucked up in the head. They can't. They're aggressive. What the hell else you want from them? Something about investigating. Investigating who? Who they investigating? What they investigating? They said they investigating this love, this forever cover story. What's this forever cover story? And this is the target. And this is, what is this? Somebody about a contract that's divorced, a broken contract. They said something about burning the evidence about something that they've been doing at the sex shop. They want to burn the evidence of some kind of contract. What kind of contract? Something that they want to make over. A love affair that's over. Why is it over? Let me clarify with this dusting something off. What they dusting off. Clarify the game over and dust. Clarify the game over. Burning the evidence. A divorce. And a breaking a contract. What is that? Something threatening, intimidating, and something that's bothering. Somebody threatening to kill. Is that a gun? Threatening to kill, intimidate, or bothered. Something about that, y'all. They burning evidence on that, though. Somebody threatened somebody here, was bothered by somebody about something that they burning the evidence about. Somebody that was online. You are being bullied online, or they has been suffering from it, etc. Something. What the hell is that? Somebody is a grudge holder about somebody. Who's this imposter then? Who's the imposter? Green Wise and some new bitch they got in here. Some new bitch that's stepping into power with this imposter. Who's this grudge holder? Let me see. Let me go back, y'all. I'm going to go back to the divorce. No, go back to the cover story of why this was a breakup first. I don't see there. Clarify. Because they investigating something here. Investigating a divorce of a cover story of breaking up. So, what does that say? See what this divorce is all about. Who's this divorce? Somebody that's being betrayed with deceit, backstabbing, and a traitor, and not to be trusted. The grudge holder is somebody that they possibly ran away with, or ran away from, or want to run away with or to. Who's the cyber bully? The cyber bully hit the floor. Cyber bully hit the floor. And that is anger management. So they mad at people online. They taking some frustrations out on some people online. They could be in a chat room. They could be mad at some people about something. Man, they could be mad at some people about some stuff. Right? They could be mad at them, but I want to know why they burning the evidence. Why they burning the evidence? They said because some karma here though. No, that's from the offer, bad offers. I'm gonna get to that though. Why they burning the evidence? What they burning? They said emotional intelligence, something that they knew they knew better. They knew they was smart enough not to do, or should have knew better than not to do. Well, what's game over then? What's game over? The game over is they know you won't accept them back if you know that they got a baby expecting a new beginning with another woman, because they've been creeping behind your back, having unprotected sex with strangers and people they hooked up with, and this person is currently getting ready to have a baby, okay, by your partner. Okay, and this person has a very bad reputation, and they want to burn their evidence of this, okay? They do. This person is very materialistic. This is a this is a house under warfare here. Clarify and attack. It's a lot of people that could Yeah, a lot of people is watching the shit go down here about them hooking up here for clout, right? A lot of people, what's this hungry, clout hungry? Yeah, from somebody that was in a some kind of group or something. They said this is somebody who wants to set their record straight, but also somebody's threatening to blackmail them here in this energy too. When it comes to who the imposter, who's the impersonator? They wants to be who? Who do they want to be? Who do they want to be in this energy with the imposter? Total drama. That's what they want to be. Total drama. They said. Total drama. They said, who's this queen rising? The queen rising, they need to be cautious with this bitch, whoever she is. Excuse my language, but that's what they said. They need to be cautious with her. She's not to be trusted. Okay. What's this attack on this 3-story castle? It's about that castle with that empress. She about to be living in a castle and I'm about to be living on the street. Right? What's threatening? Cautioning. What's threatening here? In their feelings about the love of their love story and why they got kicked to the curb by you. Everybody want to know why you kicked this person to the curb. The third party want to know why you kicked this person to the curb. Why? Well, they want to know. You'll melt for. This is the one you be melting for. The third party is like arguing with them. Oh, this the girl you be melting for. You ain't got no money for that hoe though. But they say, they got caught with evidence about this person being unfaithful to somebody that they with. Who's this happiness hater? And they tired of. Somebody that they know they effed up with. They messed up a relationship for something that was that wasn't even worth it. They ready now to spill the tea. Ready? You already know the tea. You already know that this person has been being deceitful. Clarify under bad karma and offer under social media. Somebody on the social media been offering to, and now they depressed about offering to this person. Clarify. This says they don't want to hear about it. You might know about this person, but they don't want to hear about it no more. They insecure about it. This might be the person that gave him a STD. Yeah, they still fighting for the love in you, but at the bottom, they know that these are fake friends now. When they was doing all these things, they had no idea that these people would turn on them the way they did. Clarify. Clarify, you ain't know they was going to turn on you like this. Why'd you get, who's finding out evidence here? Who's finding out evidence? Who is this? Under they'll melt for. Who is melting for? That's somebody that's enthusiastic. The Princess of Wands. Somebody that's young, infatuated, got a crush. Somebody that want happiness. 10 of Cups with this person. Do he want happiness with her? Yeah, but it's strife on the 5 of Wands. Clarify what this depression is. They don't want to hear it, and the insecurities. Who's that? They said that's the hanged woman. They hung up about a woman. They can't offer nobody because they still hung up about another woman. Who has already know the tea? Under the wolf in sheep's clothing. They said that's the 2 of Swords. They indecisive. What's the candy shop? What's the candy shop? Candy shop is something difficult to stop. That's sex with any kind of person, place, or thing. That's the candy shop. And that also can be like cocaine, powder. That could be anything like that. The candy shop could be, or the sex shop could be like sex of all kinds. And it also could be drugs of all kinds too. Under the candy shop and the sex shop. Okay, because that go hand in hand. So they say that's difficult. Why is it difficult? Clarify 5 of Pentacles. If why it's so difficult. Well, that look like a buzzard. Oh, that's the star. That look like some kind of buzzard. But let me see what the star is in this energy too, real quick. That's a major arcana in there. So I want to see why they clarifying it as difficult. Difficult under the star. Difficult under the star. Difficult under the star. Difficult under the star. This is talking about hope, particularly after a crisis. This is optimism. This is good health. This is the gift of the spirit. And this is great love will be given and receive. This is also regeneration, but this is also when something is in regeneration, that's out of Pluto energy of I evolve. So this is talking about the star of energy of an energy where they want to evolve in a situation or a circumstance, but it's difficult. Got you. Under the sex shop. So in this situation of a sex shop, there's a crisis here, and they doing this for good health. They call this is healthy for them, but even though it's unhealthy, this also represents a crow, and it also represents a creature calmly watching a large star behind him that seems to follow him as he makes his path forward. In the distance, the trees of life radiate while the crow pours the water of life into the stream of consciousness, excuse me, at his feet. The star energy represents follows the most challenging energy of a major arcana of death or the devil or the tower, suggesting that this is a quiet seeker that made it through to the other side of such a challenging and upheaval, and has now reached a place of hope and optimism. Um, but not yet. In this energy, not yet. They haven't gotten out of that sex shop phase. They still looking for these where the hole where the holes at. They still looking for the holes under this star treatment. Yeah, they definitely still looking for the holes, and they definitely are need to be cautious about these holes, because these holes is definitely dangerous in this energy, for real, for real. Under the Princess of Swords, this Princess of Swords energy is definitely telling them to caution themselves around these women in this energy. But, you can only lead a horse to water, but you can't make them drink. So in this strife of energy, they want them to know that there's a caution here of conflict and competition. They also want them to caution that, in this energy as well, that, you know, with these cups here, let me see, I see some cups here. I see the 10 of Cups of happiness, right? But it also is like a wish fulfillment too, though, because of how much strife it is. But it's also a lasting happiness because it has the potential of inspiration, right? But of all that, it's like perfection of human love. But it's the greatest friendship too, and a good omen for marriage or a couple wanting children. So somebody might want one out of the three or two out of the three. So in this energy, somebody might even have a baby out of this energy. Somebody might even be married in this energy, as well as this might be a good omen for a couple in this energy as well when it comes in. But it also tells me it's a caution. So it's definitely not a good omen for the Princess of Swords comes in, and this energy talks about it signifies an intelligence, but cautions a young woman able to converse with many different types of people. And it also signifies a need for caution. It indicates a cunning and aggressiveness. So this woman could be very aggressive about this masculine energy. And I'm going to tell you, there's a loser in this energy. This person does not want to be the loser. He feels like a loser with this person, place, or thing. I don't know what this energy is all about. Now, I'm about to clarify putting on a show, but I'm pretty sure it's about her being pissed off right here in this ring about this secret word or this secret person in this energy. I don't know who these people are, but they're saying like significant for some reason. They seem like they play a big part here for some reason about this person, a place, of the thing, or this woman who's putting on a show. Let's talk about this putting on a show. Talk about who's putting on a show here. Who's putting on a show? Somebody that needs to have a reevaluation about their status, and what's the investigation, why they investigating something, and who's putting on a show, and why they need to be reevaluated. This is also the gift of the beginning of an investigation, the beginning of an investigation of a secret word or a secret person or place or thing. Okay, talk about it. I'm listening in this investigation. This is a secret word. This is a secret lover. Okay, talk about this divorce and contract. Who's this divorce and contract? Who's on this divorce contract? Who's in this divorce contract under investigation of this third party? Somebody might be investigating a husband so that she could get her bags packed under 33/12/24 a.m. and it's on the timer, on the clock, that is. So 33 might resonate with somebody. Who's this divorce contract? This the sun is going to illuminate somebody that's about to be exposed here in this energy with the sun. Somebody's indecisions. Who's indecisions about the total drama and action that they got going on? Who's that? They said that somebody's juggling some other options that they got. Well, who's the imposter? Who's imposter here? Who wants to be you and act like you and dress like you and keep copies of you? That's the tower. That's somebody that's going down for trying to copy your ass because they never could be you. Who's the caution? Who need to be cautioned about? What they need to caution themselves about? This scary ass cat right there, Justice. Somebody's a scary motherfucker in this energy. Scary as hell. Justice on this energy as well. Justice we'll talk about. Justice will be done. Balance is required. Lawsuits will be won. And the moral choice. Somebody great win a lawsuit bigger than they can ever imagine in this energy. This also indicates that it depicts the face or the most panicked look on a Lion King. This emerging out of what looked like the greatest pyramid in Egypt. But this has not. This is also emergence of a civilized society with its a company needs to structure justice systems to ensure that the mighty do not completely suppress the weak or the poor. Justice generally means that the quality of being fair and reasonable. Here's how, although the lion is often a signal of great strength, the look on this lion's face suggests that determining and delivering true justice isn't all that easy to do. Pulling this energy can mean that it needs to look at whether we are being fair and just to others and to ourselves. And this person that might be flying off the handle, they might need to caution yourself who they flying off the handle with, this imposter person, because they can't be their authentic self. You know, this person is definitely wearing a mask. Let's talk about who's expecting a baby in this energy as well. They telling me it's some desperate person that they was out seeking attention with, somebody that's desperate. Okay. That's somebody that's desperate mode. And it's supposed to be a oasis of thirsty. That's why she got a baby in her belly, because she was his oasis of thirsty. Yeah, that's his 10 of cups there. No, that's the 9. That's the wish fulfillment that he was going to marry her or be with her. But he had another idea of a one true love that he's still holding in high regards here. So she gets the second runner-up place here under the 9 of cups. That is the wish fulfillment. But this is the desperate person that's got a baby. So that could be a baby's mother. This is why they frustrated. This is why you don't hear much from them, because they hooked up with their baby's mother or somebody, and now they frustrated, and now it's a pause because they hooked up with somebody, and everybody is watching the shit show go down. They about them creeping behind their divine feminine's back for their baby's mother. Clarified creeping. They knew better when they was doing it. You see the owl sitting there. You know the owl is all knowing, right? So they knew they was creeping, and they knew better. That's why they was peeping out that damn side of that thing. Yep, that's the scientists. They knew they was wrong. They knew they was being a loser. They knew they was going to lose either way. If they tried her, they was going to lose. And they regret trying you in that manner because they did not want to awaken this part of you and to find out. They fuck around and found out about you. Now I'm gonna just say that with this loser, yeah, they messed around and found out. Yup, this hermit is hermiting now. They thought you, just because you had that light in your damn hand, they just thought you was weak and feeble, and all you needed to do was just dumb and stupid on that. They behind, right? They got judgment for that. They got get judgment for that. That's why they was trying to burn the evidence, because they getting judgment for that. The elephant ain't gonna never forget what you did to them. That big elephant in the room is never gonna forget what you did to them. You treated them discarded. You might shoot. What? This Queen of Wands, you done messed around and got with this Queen of Wands and turned into a jive turkey for her. You knew better to treat your divine feminine for some woman that wasn't even worth it. Clarify this emotional intelligence. The feet. Emotional, you know, they got the feet. They knew that emotion. They were smarter than going back over there with them. And they went back over there for clout. What's this clout hungry for? Saying anything, doing anything. That's where they lost. They thought they was gonna be secure with her. Why? They thought she was gonna be secure. They thought they was better than you. Yeah, they thought she was gonna be their world. Ain't that a bitch? They thought she was gonna be better than you. She was gonna be their wish fulfilling. It turned out she ain't had shit. All for clout, right? Because this is where they setting the record straight. They ain't had shit. Clarify. Setting the record straight under this three-story castle. Y'all, Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups is talking about the consciousness, the relationship, love and pleasures. Talks about instinct, fertility, and beauty. It also talks about out of the west. And it also talks about the suit of the shamans and the priestess. So this energy talks about the Ace of Cups talks about the beginning of great love, joy, contentment, beauty, and pleasure. Until until this Queen Rising, right, became the spotlight, right? And then they needed courage. They got the courage right there. Courage. Courage and need rest. The courage and need rest. The Four of Swords. They want to put this relationship to rest. Okay, at this Queen Rising. Because something about threatening. What's threatening here? To put this to rest. They threatening to put this to rest and kick to the curb. They ready to move out if they ain't already. Yeah, it's ruined. This threatening to ruin this person's life, they said. This person is ready to move on. And this person is in their feelings under this three castle about this love story they got going. Yeah. The owl was peeking out on when they was creeping. They know that they about to lose their abundance. But this person does not realize that it is too late. They still think you on the shelf waiting for them to come back or whatever while they deal with whatever they got going on in the background. They really think you sitting up waiting for them to come back. Little do they know they're gonna be in their feelings when they find out that you ain't sitting there waiting for them, and you're gonna be in a whole relationship when they come back in their feelings. And that's establishing strength. That's why they over here trying to establish strength, but they still fighting for what they love. But they over there having all these third parties and different things. They missing out on what they supposed to be doing up front, right? Over here getting a bad reputation with a lust demon or and having adventures with this person with a bad reputation. So they don't really want this relationship no more. They don't want that no more because that's off the table now. That's what they fighting for, those bad reputations. They not fighting for you no more. What's the strife? You know what I mean? They ain't fighting for the relationship no more. That's over with, ain't it? Abundance. Yeah, they ain't fighting for the relationship no more. They happy with what they doing. What else? After they're abundant, they ain't no little adventure. Yeah, that's a fantasy. The Knight of Wands is definitely not, no. He's having fun. The High Priestess, now you know you have him over there ain't coming back. You ain't never got to worry about him turning around. 1233, 333. You ain't never got to worry about him coming back because he over there having a great time. Yes, the devil. Yes, this is his playground. He's having fun. He's not interested in you right now. You are furthest from his mind under strength, duality. They only think about you because they got to keep that narrative that they got going. And if they was going to change the narrative, they would have never started it under Chariot. So they gone. Chariot means they're moving off. They're not coming back. If you thought they were coming back, if readers told you they would, in this particular reader I'm reading it now, they are not coming back, okay? Under indecision. Chariot, they've moved off, okay? Under Hanged One. They can't come back. This is finalized. Yes, this is burden. They cannot come back. That's why they hung up. They cannot come back. Even if they wanted to, they cannot come back. Yeah, materialistic. They got all these options to choose from. They got hard working over there to do with those karmics and keeping those karmic situations satisfied. They cannot come back to you, towards you in no way, shape, or form. In this energy, they forfeited something here with somebody, and they definitely cannot, make that U-turn because they got caught. You got caught with evidence. And not only did you get caught with evidence, you got caught by the judgment of the divine universe. You know what I mean? When you was over here, hanging out with the hoes. You know what I mean? Looking for the hole. You was over here with the hoes, HOE, hoes. And you know what I mean? You got caught up with lust demons. Ain't nothing wrong with it. You just don't get your divine feminine. That's all. You know what I mean? She gets to get her one true. She gets a soulmate now. You know what I mean? And you just know that, you know what I mean, you had your opportunity. So when you see next Christmas and Divine Feminine hasn't come back and she is in a new relationship with a new lover, you know what I mean? That'll be their first year together and possibly be getting married next year, you know, with her new lover. So I just want to know what the ex-lover is going to do. How long is they going to spend, you know, spinning their wheels, you know, after they forfeited what they... Why do y'all keep throwing my cards on the floor? That's the second time they threw my cards on the floor, y'all, under What's the Tea. That's the second time tonight under this message. The same deck. Karmic friends. Case of the STD. They broke. They bankrupt. They want me to pick the shit off the floor and tell me. They looking you up. This is why they want me to do this. Fake and busy. They want me to tell you off the floor. That's how they want me to tell you. They want me to do the ratchet way tonight, I guess. You know what I mean? Because this is a new... They don't want me to tell you that everything is falling apart. That's why this keep falling on the floor. Because what? Everything's falling apart. That's why I keep falling on the floor. That's what I just got. The reason why it fell on the floor is because of both of those relationships or whatever relationships that they went to, they are falling apart. Okay, it fell apart, or it's falling apart as we speak. Like one of them types of deals. That's why I hate the floor like that. Like everything, like I can't keep like why is my T cards keep hitting the floor like this? Like this is the second time tonight, right? Like this drama shorter. It's an ain't shit. Let me turn these cards over and see if I can shuffle them for you. Yeah, case of the STD. Now, I don't know what this STD is, but it's been running like a couple of weeks lately, this STD stuff. Like, I don't be like, what the hell is this STD stuff? So they still putting on a show. They got caught. They bank failures. They still in the third party. They still manipulating. They still got strife and difficulties, right? They still got this tower moment. And then they still fulfilling wish fulfillment. Somebody still wish fulfillment. But they got a Queen of Wands in here that they still passionate about behind the scenes that you don't know nothing about. That's a person that you don't know. That's a secret lover that they got behind the scenes that they are passionate about. Meaning they having sex. And it could be somebody that they nostalgic about with the elephant. But they said this person is in desperate mode and very thirsty. Thirsty because this person is expecting, I don't know, they expecting a baby, how long? But they are expecting this person's baby. It is concerns of this person having a baby. That is. And I think what they're going to do with this love story, I'm not sure. But they said that it is abundant. They want abundance in it, but they can't have abundance if they already in a relationship with somebody else. That's one thing they ain't going to be able to do. Put on two relationships, especially with a divine being. That's not going to work out. They got to have themselves healed and ready to put in the work when it comes to their divine feminine. And definitely if they're not ready to do that, then it's definitely going it's going to show as a problem. You know, the divine feminine is not going to be so willing to, you know, bend and flex like that after she's already bend and flexed prior and did to put in the work and only to get somebody's ass to kiss that after she put the work in the last time. And, you know, the loser decided that, you know, he wanted to creep off with with somebody else after she put all the work in. And then they want to sit back and act like they want you as their person. But I know particularly my person, if I had to think that these messages resonated, I just know that they don't resonate with me. Because if they resonated with me, they definitely don't resonate with me. Because my person and we had our whole run through. I gave him more than enough chances to make an amends of our relationship, and and he chose to take the third party, and we had talked about it before it happened. So we were well aware, what our decisions was going to be. But, maybe he didn't think, he thought maybe I was bluffing or something. But I wasn't bluffing. I was serious. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm a grown-ass woman, and I don't have time to be playing mind games, head games, or whatever these fucking games is while you go over here and check out some other bitch. Now, like, how much sense does that make? Now, I'm pretty sure if it was on the shoe was on the other foot, and I was like, oh, okay, I'm gonna go check out another dude while you go while you sit here and whatever. You know what I mean? You're gonna be like, what? See where and watch who? Why you go like you see how insecure they is about every time you turn around, they asking, are you in a relationship? Are you in a relationship? Are you having sex with who are you seeing and all that? That's because they know that they've been seeing other people. So they're pretty sure that you're seeing other people too. Because they're whores and don't really, value, their body or their temple, and they're driven by money and sex, and when it came in under sugar daddy, or so it could be sugar mama, sugar daddy, any of those things where they feel like, you know what I mean, they're gaining something of a material gain. Material is already here. That's why the loser is here. That's why the sex shop is here, because the sex shop is where they get paid at. It's gonna be paid, gay for pay. You might not know this person is gay for pay, but the people around them know. Okay? They feed their addiction. I'm telling you. Somebody in this energy is gay for pay. Okay? This love triangle. Let's get some energy on this relationship. I don't know what's going on. Somebody's a secret here. Somebody that's still fulfilling the fantasy. Somebody that still want to offer to somebody, but they depressed and still in their feelings about this relationship here. That a happiness hater is not wanting this person to have this love that they thought they wanted to be in. Clarify this decision. Clarify the decision. Clarify the decision. Somebody want to make an offer, but they not ready to make no offers for real. Like, they ain't ready to make... Those cards don't belong. That's why I'm taking them out. Sorry. That's a different deck. They're not ready to make an offer, but I got falling apart and in their feelings when it comes to these decisions. So, like, they're really falling apart when it comes to losing you, doing drugs, fucking with a bugaboo. You know what I mean? Like, this bugaboo is fucking their head up. You know what I mean? They tired of the fucking drama. They fucking outdated thinking. This old tantric sex ain't working no fucking more. So they need to check themselves at the doctors, because that private relationship is a bad choice at this point when it comes to these decisions. This pregnancy is fucking their head up too. This happiness hater, they got pregnant on purpose. Okay? And they knew that this person was smarter than that. And they knew if getting this person pregnant, they knew that the game would be over if they got this person pregnant. And they knew that they would lose out if you find out. That would ruin everything. Like, if you found out, and this person, that's why this person has been very, very quiet in this energy. Like, they've been very quiet because a pregnancy. Pregnancy is here. And they know if there's a pregnancy, that ruins their total. And depending on the time frame that the baby comes, is going to be real significant to the relationship. So now, I told y'all in a video before, if the person that I know is having a baby, now we broke up last November. Now, if they go ready to have a baby now, between now and the new year, or they had it already, then that motherfucker was cheating with her while he was with me. Now, if she have a baby next year, June, then that was after we had broke up. But whatever it is, your person does not want you to find this information out. This is secret information here about this pregnancy. They know if you find this out, it's over. And that's why it's so indecisive, because they definitely want you back in their life. But if you find out they got a baby with somebody else, that's why they're trying to burn this evidence. Like, investigating, like trying to keep this shit under hush. They very depressed over the shit too, because it's really getting under their skin and making them feel like if you find this out, they're going to be the biggest loser
And the biggest laughing stock when it comes to the squad about getting caught being a fucked up person. You know what I mean? Being a cheater, being a liar, lying about the things that they was really putting on a shit show, knowing it was them doing all the shit in the end. Right? Bankrupt. You know what I mean? Going around spending money on sex capades, sex shops, hookers, one night stands, and now they fighting for what they love, claiming what's yours for the love. Love is a battle. Like, this love wasn't a battle for him. They walked away from it, and now they're expecting a baby with this love, with this karmic energy. They're expecting a baby, and they want me to tell you to caution you. This person is hiding this secret from you in this energy. Okay, this is what's driving this person to keep quiet. Is because they got a baby coming, and they don't know what you know. Well, I'm gonna say this. If you're thinking about me, I'm gonna say this. I was in this person's comics, my particular comics run, and I heard her say that she was pregnant herself on her own live. So, you know, when they got big mouths, they can't keep nothing. They can't hold water. So at the end of the day, she exposed him about her. And then when it came down to the other girls that he was messing with that was on the social media platform, I ran into them too. So it's like he's exposed as far as I'm concerned. And anybody else that he's messing with, that just closed my attention off to him. And I would never deal with him, never in life. Like, never. Like, never. Like, never. And somebody told me, like, oh, okay, well, never say never, right? And I said, well, this person has really caused a destruction in my life. I was already depressed. I was already having PTSD. I already had traumas from my own dealings and my own disappointments and my own family problems, right? So for me to get into a relationship with somebody that was causing me more abuse, more pain, more problems, more destruction, and somebody that wasn't willing to work and put the work in, that was a headache. You know what I mean? Somebody that wouldn't grow up. Somebody thought that I was a joke. Somebody that thought I was an option. Somebody that thought that I could be put somewhere and sit on some place while they thought that they could go somewhere and have sex with another person raw and have a baby and think that I was supposed to be cool with that and then be picked up off the shelf and then to be sexed back up with. Like, how is that supposed to be possible? And somebody, you may feel that same way too. How do you expect for me to even look at you in the same breath or in the same sense or anything after the things you've done? If you sit back and reflect after all those lies you told, after all those gaslightings, after all those trauma bonds with all those other people behind my back, after I had receipt after receipt after receipt, and I still got the receipts. But you know what? Tomorrow, after Christmas, like the 26th, after tomorrow, all those things will be deleted. That person, even their existence in my life, will be all erased. I don't care what we had. It will never be a remember of nothing that I know him or anything about his existence. Is over. Like, like I don't care anymore. Like, I don't feel the same. I will never feel the same. They never felt the same for me. That all I can remember about our relationship, it was a hall of mirrors. It never was true. Anything that I can go back to, it don't make sense because it never was real. Okay? And this person is not real. Okay? And your person may not be real to you either. They just was using you, taking what they could get, and was a love thief. So now we're going to just sit here, or probably I won't, and probably you won't either. Sit. Well, the people that they got in their squad will all sit and watch the shit go down with this person. And they'll watch you glow up, get new opportunities, focus on your careers and whatever new endeavors you want for yourself. They'll watch that and get angry each and every time they see you do something that they cannot be a part of because they ran away to a third party, triangulated you so that they could be whatever ego stroke they had to have. All this total drama that they put on, divorced the contract, and was non-committal and unavailable and unrequited with you. Took on a relationship with fake friends, right? You know what I mean? Fake apologies. Whatever. Policing and stalking other people. You know? They could have a relationship, some kind of other issues with somebody else. But the situation is about to blow up in their face. They fed up about whatever's going on. They've been getting rooms and staying in a room with somebody, having hotel escapades with the safe word. You might not know about it, but they probably staying with the safe word. Okay? And that bitch is very promiscuous and she has a very bad reputation. All right? She has a very bad reputation. Where is she? Yeah, she's a hater. This is the third party. There's multiple third parties. There's being caught in a promiscuous third party relationship, keeping it a secret. Okay? Recordings of them being with the third parties. That's to triangulate them later, to let them post it online and tell everybody how much of a slut they were. This is a narcissist you're dealing with. They like to have these big ego boosts and tell people that you're a slut and all this. But if I'm in a relationship with a man and he goes around and tells people about our relationship, that just tells me he's very immature and he's too immature to be with a grown woman like me under these recordings, okay? Under keeping a promise to some fucking bitch he moving around in silence with in the background. They moving around in the silence with a girl in the background. So what's their true feelings? What's going on here? What's this tantric sex in reverse? That's a sex addiction. That's what that's all sex addictions. What's the sex? Okay, a sex shop. The sex shop is illuminated. Oh, that's their sex addictions. Okay, the tantric sex, the sex shop. That's the truth and discovering and awakening. And that's why you dodged a bullet and you turned your damn back. Something wasn't right. This is a fucking Jezebel. Man or woman, woman or man. Okay? This is, I love you, but they don't love you. Ain't no love don't feel like this, baby girl. Shocking that they love you, but they don't love you. What's shocking? They got a baby. Love child. They got a baby. They got a baby, bitch. I ain't gonna tell you no more. Secret baby. Secret baby. Okay? This desperate and hard to resist bitch. That's her. That's got the baby. Whoever that is. Okay? And they feel like shit by getting her pregnant. Because they know it ruined everything with you. So now they're going to be in a relationship with her and fucked up over you. And that's going to be their side hustle. Okay? That's going to be their side hustle. Having you in their head rent free for the rest of the time that they be with whoever. That's going to be their bad credit. That's going to be their bad karma. Okay? They ain't got no job. So they're going to have to use these side hustles of selling gay for pay. Do something. I don't know. Support this baby. They wish they never messed with this lust demon. They wish they never messed with this desperado. But they did. So now shit is falling apart. I'm a thug. That's what happens when you a thug and you try to be a pimp. I'm a pimp. Yeah, they're getting fucked up though. They ain't that look. They're gonna be inebriated while they go through it. That's all I can tell you. And feel like they got a shame. They is so hurt about the choices that they made. But you know what? You gotta live with those decisions sometimes. What's his sex addiction? Fantasy and daydreaming and imagining and fantasizing and about other people and things that they've been doing with other people. What's illuminated? How hopeless this shit they're doing is. How hopeless this sex addiction is and this drug addiction is. How hopeless it is. How down and bad they are with it. Clarify the thug. Clarify the thug. How broken this thug is, broken and shattered. Okay, what's this sex drinking and lifestyle? What's that? Bitterness and resentment, anger and hurtful words. They mad. That shit bring out the fucking beast in them. When they got liquid courage, they'll cuss you all the way from A to Z. Talk about falling to pieces. What's that? Exhaustion. This rat race has got them going. They tired of it. Depletion, drain, long journey. Talk about, they caught. Who got caught?
the foundation of the establishment of family and security. That's what they got caught with about a baby. And that's what they frozen and quiet about. I told you, this is why they stonewalling you. Because they got a baby and they don't want you to know it. So if they quiet because they don't want you to know that they got a baby. And they've been keeping it quiet. But everybody know, as far as I'm concerned, I know. If you thought I didn't know, I know. Shit, you watch my videos, I know she's pregnant. And not only did I know, but the spirit told me on my card she's pregnant. They let me know which one and who. So I already know she's pregnant. Okay. And I already know you got an STD. So you already know you're not coming back to me. And that's bars. And that's on Cap. Not Captain for me though. You just ain't coming back. Yeah, you abandoned, left out, walked away, and cold. You ain't had no hesitation to go cutting me off when you wanted to cut me off. And one day you want to come back? No day. No day, baby. That's ecstasy. They chasing thrills. You're going to keep chasing thrills for the rest of your life because you'll never get no more of this. Divine masculine. Okay? Divine masculine. She's talking about you, the yin to his yang. No, sir. No, I got a soulmate coming in. And that motherfucker is definitely not going to be I'm going to be his yang to his yin. And he going to be my yin to my yang and not you. You got that karmic to be... yeah, you got your karma and your karmic to take care of. The consequences, cause and effect, and debts. That karmic debt you got to take care of. And your karmic baby. Okay? Okay. I'm reloaded. That's how I'm feeling sorrow. But that sorrow ain't going to do nothing. That's just grief because they got caught. The shame because they, you know what I mean, can't keep using you to bring you down. Clarify the hopelessness. Tell me about the hope. Hopelessness. This is talking about hating on your spiritual psychic gifts. You've seen right through what the hell was going on. They don't want you to be able to see that they got pregnant and you was able to find out on the spirit told you under scorn love. That's why they mad. That's why they ain't gonna come back to you. I can tell you that right now. My person is never coming back. I can tell you that right now. Never. I would never accept them. Never. Bitterness. It's been too long. The motherfucker did too much. And this is a copycat. They went and found another bitch, gave her everything that they were supposed to give you, and that made her the copycat. That's what it says. Trying to be just like you, everything you do. But they can't with it in reverse. They can't be you. You're your own person. You one person that they'll never be able to duplicate. Twin flame. Twin flame, you gotta burn some sage for this shit. To clear up some of this negative thoughts and energies and harmonize the mind. This is also intuition inspires loving feelings. Something about loving feelings. Karma. This is in reverse. Get a dream catcher and hang it over your bed. So this got some dark night of the soul shit here. This is Palo Santo, burning some Palo Santo. Smooth spice aroma clears out negativity, energy, instills calm and relaxation, and fills your home with a joy of harmony. This is a low self-esteem person in this energy. They also are there. They are envious and they are furious and they toward you. And it stems from deep or rooted childhood issues. Destroyed. That's all. They are mad because you pay them no mind. They mad. That's why they feel destroyed, because you don't pay them no mind. You ignoring them. Well, in my case, again, my ex stole my phone, so he couldn't expect for me to call him when he told me he was giving the phone to his baby. So give your phone to your baby now. And I heard when they was calling people on my phone, they was calling people off my line, and a girl was calling people from the line. So he gave his baby mom my phone, and they was calling people from my line. And playing on my phone, the phones that he has stole. But I can always tell y'all, yo, that's going to be so much karma. Each time he stole from me, the phones, had me have to go to court, chasing down the street, all kinds of stuff, like rip my coat, all kinds of shit, y'all. Like, and I stood there with this stupid fool, like, oh, I'm going to be bad. I'm not going to do that. I'm battling my fucking toxic lifestyle. And knew then the fucking shit was falling apart, right? Easter, I was like, all right, you know what I mean? Give them a benefit of the doubt. They told me they got sober, made a lie. So they know that they can't come with these tactics no more. They can't come with these same tactics. They can't even come at all. You know what I mean? Because they tactic themselves out. Oh, I'm not going to do it. Any holiday, Mother's Day, birthdays, they ruined every birthday for the last 2 years. So I've not had a pleasant birthday in the last 2 years. This year they fucked up my car. I had to pay fucking $1,007 to get my car for my birthday this year. So did I have a birthday gift? No, I had to pay for my car. But I had to end up buying a whole new car because the motherfucker had messed up my motor in my car in October. Like, still fucking with still trying to bring me down on a material thing. That's why materialistic is here. But those are people that person is going to have that same karma come right back to them. May not be today, may not be tomorrow, but it'll always come back to you. The karma that you're going to receive from me is not being able to come back in my energy ever again. You ruined that privilege to ever be even welcome in my presence of a real one. You'll never get that opportunity again to be in the presence of a real one. You better go get with them bum ass bitches and be in the presence of them. But you'll never be in the presence of me again. You know what I mean? I gave you more than you deserved. More than you deserve. But I can tell you these comics is going to be up all night. They definitely going to be a sad Christmas for them because they ain't going to get nothing but cold. And somebody might be battling a cold. Somebody might be in the ICU too with pneumonia. Some with bronchitis as well. Somebody might have a real bad cough. Don't cough on me. Shit. Keep that shit over there. If you especially been licking and sucking and being with all kind of strangers and thinking that shit's cool, I don't even know how people can live with themselves knowing that they laid one down with dogs. I guess you get back up with fleas, I guess. You know? I was just naive, y'all. I could just say that. I was naive. I bet I won't be that way no more. I bet I'll never fall that trap. I will never fall for that trap or trick again. Never. Mm-mm. 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 So that bitch that he went to, as far as I'm concerned, honey, you ain't never got to worry about sending me no black magic for that man. Okay? If you got to send me black magic for him, there's something wrong with your head. You sending me black magic for a man that get high on crack or drugs or drinks or whatever the fuck he does that can't even keep himself and his motions in check or anything, but yet and still you study looking for me and looking for answers from me. But this is the person that you chose to get pregnant by, and you study looking at me for something. Oh, I know why y'all looking at me. I know why y'all looking at me. I know y'all looking at me because y'all don't have my energy no more to feed off of. I'm not a host anymore for you guys. You know what I mean? So y'all kind of like my energy kind of irritate y'all in some way, shape, or form. But you know what? I don't give a fuck if it irritates y'all or not. You know what I mean? Like, let it irritate y'all as far as I'm concerned. Shit. Don't watch me. Don't look at me. Go find something else to do, constructive to do, other than watch me. And your mama. Tell your mama stop watching me too. Since she's so worried about telling you to be with a bitch that you gonna sit up and cry over for the rest of your fucking life. Now you gonna sit with the bitch that you don't want because your mama told you to be with somebody that was more available to you. You listening to people. You got all this smarts. I told you was so smart till you was dumb. I told you that when I was with you. I said, you know, you so smart until you so dumb that I ain't like. I was like almost appalled to be with you. You know what I mean? Because you was so you played smart, but you did so much dumb shit that let me know like you was playing mind games, and I just got tired of playing the mind game. You know what I mean? Like you was too smart for the shit you was trying to get off. You know what I mean? And I just felt like you could do this, you could do the other. And the way you put work in with another bitch to sneak off to do it and mastermind all that shit, that's how I know you was up to no good. And you really thought I was, and now you wonder how I was able to sneak off because you was busy doing too much things that kept you, you know, lost in the sauce or whatever you was doing, you know. And a lot of y'all persons, place or thing, was doing the same thing, lost in the sauce, left you out while they went out, you know, exploring other, you know, secret words. You know what I mean? Other secret words had you triangulated in other love affairs while they go off and participate, and you feeling like, what the heck's going on? They over here being, addicted to sex with other people, places, and things, And here you wondering, here I am faithful to you, but you going around sleeping with everybody? Okay, well, you know what? I could just tell you that's going to be your loss. That's going to be something that you're going to have a lifelong time to figure out. You know what I mean? Like, you're going to really have a long time to sit and digest that, It's going to be a long time. And a lot of your people's going into 2025 is going to have a lot of things to, the people that get cut off this season, family members, friends, jobs we leave. Those people are definitely going to feel the blunt end of the blunt ends of our absence, they tried to play like we weren't important, like we didn't matter, like we weren't enough. Well, we just now in this season we get to show them, great, we weren't enough. You don't have to worry about us, You don't have to worry about us. We won't never disturb you. We will never call you. You'll never hear from us. You'll never get them on the phone and be like, oh, she was on here calling me. Nope, you'll never get it. You'll never get it. I don't have your phone number. I don't want your phone number. I will never call you. None of that. It's, as far as I'm concerned, I learned my lesson. I know that you're not who you say you are. And our collective know that the person that they work with, that person wasn't who they say. They got a handbook. I'm telling you, you guys, these narcs have a handbook of what they follow. Their way or the highway, reckless love, off and on, ghosting, losing on love, more reckless, back to the sex shop. Now they want to mirror. What did you figure out? I want to come pop the question. I want to tell you a secret. My heart is broken. You know what I mean? This is bad news. My way or the highway. Back to the same shit. It's never oh, now I'm fucked up over you. It's never when do you want to come? I want to come and sweet talk you. She put me on a love spell. That's why she got me. I got pregnant. I was under a love spell. You was not. That you was just weak, and you know what that's for. Let's keep it real, y'all. Witchcraft is bullshit. Okay. The only way it works is if you inebriated or some kind of bullshit like that, right? Now, unless you get one of them motherfuckers that know how to fucking do the shit, like I told you, the ones that gotta use frog hair and all that shit, those motherfuckers is the ones you gotta watch out for. Just see, those motherfuckers are a little different, especially the motherfuckers that take hair out of combs and shit like that. Those the motherfuckers you gotta worry about. You know what I mean? Because those motherfuckers can make you have motherfucking aneurysms and shit like that. Because the motherfuckers be fucking with your hair and shit. And you know what I mean? Your hair is an antenna, even if it's detached from your head. That too. Even if it's attached from your head, it's still your hair. How do y'all discard of y'all hair? What do y'all do? Do you throw it in the trash? My grandma used to always say, don't throw your hair in the trash because the bird get it and make a nest out of it, and you'll have a headache. You'll have headaches if a bird gets your hair. So I don't know how true that is, but I usually get we put it in the wood stove. I don't know if you're supposed to do that either. Somebody want to come in here with this fake apology still. Somebody still got these groupies out here, but we don't care about these groupies. These groupies ain't doing nothing for nobody. They not even doing nothing for your person. These groupies is just groupies. That's exactly all they are. Just that, groupies. You know what I mean? These groupies kiss ass. That's all they do, is kiss ass. All right, somebody got some screenshots about some things. Somebody still is the spiritual thief out here. Somebody's still under spiritual attack out here. Somebody's still kissing somebody's ass. They still holding grudges. And that's them comics. And that's the ones that he put by, against you under the haters. They're your spiritual haters. I mean, congratulators. They don't congratulate you then. You know what I mean? It's something about you, them being your haters, that is a little bittersweet too, though, because long as you know that they had to get all these people for one person like you ought to feel proud that you had to have all these other people come against one person like you to satisfy him. He can't even be satisfied by none of them people. That your love is unmatchable. That's crazy. Yeah, played out though. That shit played out though. Regardless of what it is, you done played that shit out. You don't want that shit now though. They want to come and kiss your ass, but and they crying over you. And I told you they was crying over you in the title. They crying. They mad. They can't get no understanding. Clarify why they crying over the collective. Why they crying over the collective? Crying over you. Because the divine intervention stepped in and blocked their ass out from coming towards you. And now they're receiving karma. You got out the way. Now they can get karma under 111, and it's 29 degrees. So this is the 11 path. 111111. This is finances is down here. Money problems, work, material things, and success. What's played out here? And you played out of your energy. That's what it is. They can't come in your energy and run. They want to come in and play, even though it's played out. They want to still propose something, or offer love, engagement, because they proposing to the new lover. They proposing to her. They know they can't come back to you, even though they played you out. Now they offering to the new lover. Okay. And now kissing ass. You ain't kissed their ass, and now what they doing? They got friends and acquaintances to replace you. And they got a soulmate. They may be in a relationship with somebody. I told you they got a new lover. They picking a new person. But guess what? Everything that they get, they always destroy. So always know that. This relationship won't last either. It's going to be a storm warning. I told you. They cannot keep a relationship. There is a storm warning. So if it's a new person, they'll somehow another manage to break that up. You know, they'll manage. Finances and divine intervention. They said this is an illusion and a unity. That's just an illusion. This is an illusion. This ain't real. The vivid escape. They're just using this as an escape route. You know? Proposal and storm. This is an aftermath of a calm. This is how they calm themselves. After playing you out or getting played. Eye of the storm. This is finding the calm in the chaos. And centering is where true insight come in. So now they're getting some insight about something about the soulmate. Who is that? They said this is a shapeshifter, and they just adapted in this energy too. A shapeshifter. That's the octopus energy. And they got a lot of options here. And they got spread thin because they was giving everybody money. Somebody is shallow here under the soulmate. Avoid the shallows. Stay vigilant to unseen risks. They can derail your progress. So somebody's derailing there in this energy too. Of an old wheels turn. So some old wheels is turning in this energy, and it's a worn path. This path ain't good here. They said this is an unexpected growth, but it also is a fragile moment too for growth. So it's kind of like they might not make it. It's fragile. They too weak to make it, but it's unexpected if they do. You know what I mean? They ain't planning on them making it, but they said it's unexpected if they do. Clarify. Because they real hopeless and sunk in despair and falling apart. This stuff might not be able to handle this. Yeah, they said they refine their focus, they could. And also if they sharpen their perspective, they could too. They said focus, sharpen perspective, revealing past previously unseen, refine your view. Because right now, they can't see shit.
Right now, all they see is their money is down and that everything is messed up right now. And they said that this is the 10 of swords. No, this is the 10. Oh, the lens. The lens reveals what's often overlooked. Pay attention to the small things. The camera, the lantern, that would be the hermit as far as I'm concerned. A poinsettia around this time of the season. It also talks about knowledge, capturing something here. But you got to see it to be the unseen. Like, you can't see what you see, but you got to see what's not seen in this energy, okay? And this person ain't seeing shit. They ain't seeing what's seen, what's unseen. They ain't seeing what nothing. They ain't reading between those lines. They don't know the between love and hate. They don't know none of that. They just know that, you know what I mean? They fulfilling a fantasy. Oh, God. One more, and I'm out. Blooming within and perpetual blooming. They could perpetually bloom, or it could perpetually, they don't, I mean, the petals just drop off and never have no potential to bloom. You know what I mean? Or it never open. One of the two, prematurely. It never open. This is the energy of cup. So we had the ace of cups. We had the ace of swords, ace of cups, ace of swords, ace of cups, ace of swords, ace of swords. Did I have ace of swords, ace of cups? Ace of Wands, I think. This is also the energy within fuels your ambition. Drink deeply and move forward. This is also your first sets the tone for the day. Choose how you begin. Choose how you begin in this energy. How you going to begin in this energy? How you going to begin in this energy? They say they want to begin with love. They want to be critical about this energy. They want to come in with love. Today, I will not be critical of my appearance or my actions. I am perfect the way I am. But this is love is strong for this person, too. Love is strong for this person because they've been critical to themselves. Because this is a butterfly effect, too, as well. They, evolving and growing. And this is the next phase in healing the inner child and releasing the past. Even though you don't think this person is healing, they are healing in some way, shape, or form. You are activating them to move forward and do some things different. But it's very slow. Okay, so this is also about a key on the ring. This is about playing many options. There's many players in this energy. There's a lot of lovers. This person is spreading themselves very, very thin in this energy of unconventional. This is not normal. They're having a lot of one-night stands. And I'm telling you, this is stringing people along. Like, a lot of stringing along. This is paradise to them, no matter if it's rock bottom or not. This is paradise to them. This is happiness in the day and playfulness. This is enjoying each other in the honeymoon phases of this sex shop. Okay, this is their sex addiction. Please be very mindful. This person has a broken heart, and this is how they are using this sex as this sexual healing. Yeah, they are fucked up over you. This is the fragile moment that I'm talking about. This is when the coffee cup ground, somebody's crying here of meeting and talking and savoring the moment and feeling elevated and building friends. This person didn't have no friends, but they got friends now. Even if they good friends, bad friends, friends that cut them down, but to size, things like separating, they said that shit is still falling apart. This person is very, very promiscuous. They're Mexican. This is very much caught with lipstick stains. I'm telling you, because they fucked up over you. They've been really, really, really hanging out at this sex shop. I don't know what they do. It's a lot of recordings about unexplainable things right here of a promise to a person. They've been doing this. It could be somebody outside. They could be go to a same spot every night, meet the person, kiss in the darkness, and go like they could do it in alleys. They could do it on the street corner. It could do it like anywhere. This person is really much like betraying their self now, because there is no longer betraying you because you're not there. They're betraying anybody that's in their life. They're hurting their self. They're hurting, like they don't care about them, their love, their life, or anything. This shit is going down. Get the popcorn, get the soda. The shit is going down. Okay, the shit is breaking down. Somebody already know the tea, and this shit is going down. Okay, this fulfilling a fantasy just got way, way, way out of control. Now listen, you guys, I gotta say this toxic shit is getting too much for this. Just for this Christmas Eve, like they hate nothing about you though. You know what I mean? They just envious that they can't be the person that they need to be to you in your life. And if they could, they really would. And I gotta say about my person had two sides, and he knew I knew. And I used to call it the brown-eyed guy. And I do know that the one that, like, hey, he had the devil and the angel. I just know the brown-eyed guy was his devil. And I know that the angel part of himself loves me unconditional. And, like, I believe when I hear some of these messages sometimes, I do believe my ex is fucked up over me. But he ain't fucked up over me enough to make me believe that to walk away from our relationship after 2 years or however long we were together and our relationship meant nothing to him, that he would go and offer something to someone else, knowing that, I was there for him the whole time. But they never look at any of that. These people are people that look for material things, and they can be brought with a price. And everything that they do is about money exchange. When it came in as the sugar daddy or the sugar mama, that's what they're about. They can be brought with a price. And that's why I keep telling you, this person in this message that we're talking about today is gay for pay, or they being paid for sexual favors, or they being paid for sex. Okay, so take it as it will resonate. I hope your Christmas morning is very bright. I hope you get everything you want. I hope you're not one of the ones that get cold. I know somebody in this message is on the naughty list. So if they're getting anything, they're just getting material things, or they're not getting the one true thing that they want. It won't be me, Santa baby. Hurry down the chimney tonight. It won't be me, baby. Namaste and namaste. Merry Christmas. Bye, you guys. Thank you for joining me. See you in the morning for the morning message. Namaste.